Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. My ears hurt really, really badly. Is it badly or bad? My ears hurt really bad. Badly. Badly sounds wrong, but it seems like it should be right. Anyway, so my ears are very sore. So the stretching process to get my ears back to zeros where I wanted them was very painless up until once I got to size 2, which is one size smaller than this. There was a slight pain and then it was gone. It was like stretch done. I felt fine. I slept on them. Today it's involved a little bit of whiskey because it hurts like a son of a bitch. Now there's no blood or anything. Like they didn't tear. I wouldn't have pushed it that far, but it was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. For anyone who doesn't know how ear stretching works, there's several ways, but this is the way that I did it just because it's fast. Hold on. I didn't really think about what this vlog was going to be about. You guys are now sitting on a roll of tape as I get this pulled out here. So what you have when you're stretching your ears is what is called tapers. I don't know why they're called that, but that's what they're called. So this is a taper. What it is basically a spike that you put it in and it slowly gets bigger and stretches your ear. And I think I mentioned that I have this lube. Lube. It's called Lobe Lube. It's like basically earwax, or not earwax. I've had some whiskey. It's basically beeswax and tea tree oil, healing lubey things that you can put all over this and put all over your earlobes so that it's easier to push through. And that's what I've been doing. And with the smaller sizes, no problem whatsoever. And this size, it went through. It took a little bit of pushing, like not a lot, but more than the others. And as soon, it was like, no pain, no pain, no pain, push through, and I was like, oh. And it's a weird feeling that you can't really describe, because if you haven't stretched your ears, you're not going to know what it feels like, because it's completely unique to the process of stretching your ears. It's kind of like a throbbing that just won't go away in your earlobes, and it's just it's obnoxious, I'll tell you that. And I've been through it before, because obviously I had my ears stretched before, and I don't like it. I really like the look of having my ears stretched, and this is the size I'm staying at. So now that I'm through this is the only time it's hurt so far. They're going to stay this size probably for many years now, and I don't really intend on changing it. But the original process sucked a lot of ass because it hurt. And back when I first did it, I'm just going to leave the camera there because it's in a good spot. Back when I first did it, here, I'll try and get myself more in view. So when I first stretched my ears, I was a freshman in high school, and I started doing it. And I started doing just one ear, and then decided, oh, cool, I'll just do the other ear too. But my boss at the time did not allow guys to have earrings at work. So it was a constant battle between he and myself to either for him to let me wear them, which almost never happened, unless I was like, dude, they're bleeding, which they weren't. But I would say they're bleeding because I had just stretched them. Or it would pretty much be I would have to take them out all night and then put them back in after work, which hurts. Because, they're tender. You're stretching cartilage and skin, and it hurts bad enough leaving them in. And a lot of people are like, well, why would you do it if it hurts? It's like, well, piercing your ears hurts too. A lot of people do that. Tattoos hurt. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make yourself look the way you want to look. I'm not saying you should, actually physically damage yourself, because this is a very short-term pain. But be that as it may, the issue with taking them out all the time is it was really hard to keep stretching them. And at the time, I hadn't really heard about, I never thought about lubricant type things to stretch, so it hurt a lot. People say take a shower. It'll, the steam and the heat will, loosen your earlobes, which is probably true. I still do that. Like, I took a shower and then I put these in with the lube and everything. It still hurts. I mean, you're still stretching that shit, and it's not pleasant. And, like I said, it's something you go through. Some people think tattoos are incredibly painful, but they get them anyway because, you want it to be part of your identity. You want to look that way. I really liked my ears being gauged. I had them at the perfect size for me. Quite often, people would come around and say, hey, I don't really like gauges. I think they're bad. They look weird, but yours are a really good size. And it always bugged me. Like, that's fine. Like, I loved when people said that because it was basically like, I don't like that, but it looks pretty good on you. And I was like, aw. But what bugged me is people would be like, don't go any bigger though. I mean, like, you got it good. Just don't go any bigger. And I'm like, all right, first of all, I already wasn't planning on going bigger. So you telling me that, whatever. Second of all, fuck you. If I want to go bigger, I'll go bigger. Like, I hate how people think like what their perspective is the one that everyone should follow. I've got a friend, Sierra, and she's got, I don't even know what size she's at right now. I'm just going to do this because that's about what size they are. She's stretching them more with another method, which is basically you put tape around it so that it slowly stretches your earlobe. You put like a layer or two of tape around every day, and then your earlobe slowly stretches. It's just much better for you than the taper method, but this taper method is much faster. And, I mean, personally, I would not go that big. I would think I look terrible with it. She rocks it. She looks good with it. Like, and even if I thought that she didn't, I'd be cool with it. Like, I hate how people think that the way they think you should look is the way you should look. I don't know. Same with, like, haircuts and stuff. People, sorry, guys, I've been drinking, and I get kind of blabbery when I drink. I'm not, like, drunk, because I've had, like, one of these. This is whiskey and 7-Up? Yeah, whiskey and 7-Up. But I'm just kind of blabbering. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, and now you guys are probably going to get, like, a 10-minute vlog. Cool. But, it really bugs me when people judge other people just for the way they portray themselves. Like, obviously, I'm no saint. I've seen people dressed really funky, really weird hairdos, and I've been like, they look stupid. But I would never tell them to stop doing it because it's them. They're not hurting anybody looking. To me, they look dumb. To them, they're happy with it. Fuck it, cool, be happy with it. I don't care. I mean, just because it's all a matter of opinion. I mean, I used to think that skinny jeans on guys looked really stupid because I was a dumb 8th grader. By 9th grade, I was rocking skinny jeans. Black skinny jeans with purple shirts, man. Like, I was weird. But, life... I'm about to go on a life rant. I'm not even going to do that. So, today was a great day because I got to do my orientation for work. And, should I show you? No, I'm not going to show you guys. I got a new badge for work, which my work is very secure. I've mentioned that I'm not allowed to really share what I do very specifically, but, it's secure enough that you have to have a badge that scans you in to rooms. I will tell you, it's not as cool as it sounds. That sounds like super high security, blah, blah, blah. Not really. Basically, it's a wooden door, and you scan a thing, it goes beep, and you open the door. Not that exciting. But today, I got my new badge. This one has my actual picture on it, my name. It says the name of the company, and all that good stuff. We started talking about benefits. I got to go see other parts of the company because it's a very large company. And all day today, I didn't have to do a bit of work. Like, I just sat and listened to them talk. We bullshitted. We had a good time. Nothing. And then tomorrow, I don't have to work. So it's a good couple days. And then Thursday, Shelby gets back, as I've mentioned in the last few vlogs, because I miss Shelby. But I had a busy weekend, and I was playing around with a lot of VFX stuff, mainly involving typography, which, not typography, yeah, typography. We'll just go with typography, even if I'm saying it wrong, even if I'm using the wrong word. But what it is like, they use it a lot in lyric videos where the words pop in really cool ways as you're talking and like makes a paragraph and stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm sorry. But I was playing around with that kind of stuff because I've always thought it was really cool and I wanted to learn some techniques. So I was playing around with that. I was playing around with some other cool effects, and I didn't get around to making Tuesday's video. It's Monday. So tomorrow, because it's my day off, I'm going to be working all day making Tuesday's video because it needs to get done. And then I'll probably also use that time to do Thursday's video, which I haven't even thought about. I mean, Tuesday's video I have the script for. That's done. I just haven't recorded or edited it. And Thursday's video, I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's been a busy weekend. My dad came up last night from Kentucky. He's already gone. Like, he stayed over last night, and he's already headed back to Kentucky with my little sister. And we played Ultimate Frisbee on Saturday, so that took up a good chunk of my day, and I worked Saturday. So the weekend was busy. I was kind of lazy, and not so much lazy as in, I cleaned the whole condo and played with helium, like you saw yesterday. But I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was talking about. Kind of got on a couple tangents there. Oh yeah, I wasn't being lazy. I was doing something that I really wanted to do, which was experiment around in After Effects, which is an editing, a video editing program, which is what I got my start in. I don't play with it often anymore because it's all about like visual effects and stuff. The actual editing I do in Sony Vegas, but it's always fun to go back to your roots. And I mean, I used to edit all of my videos in Adobe After Effects. Now, if you know what Adobe After Effects is, you'll know that editing is not a thing that you do in Adobe After Effects. I had no clue. But this video has already gone on way too long. It doesn't say on my camera how long this video has been, but I'm sure it's very long. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to continue enjoying my very sore ears. I haven't shaved in a while. Sorry, I'm looking at myself just to know how bad I look right now. But I'm just going to get off here and continue being a bum for the night. Tomorrow I'm going to buckle down and, get everything done. And I'm just going to say goodbye.